To be perfectly honest, Aaron knows I can throw down. That's why Aaron was so afraid of me when he was on camera and why he came, because he didn't want me to go to his house.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
What do I weigh now? Last time I weighed, I was 403 again. I went down to 397. Last time I was 403. But like, I've had lunch now, so like, if I had to guess what I weigh right now, I would say 404 to 405. And I think a lot of that comes from, like, I put a lot of muscle on in London because I walked like 40 miles in London, and I'm trying to keep that muscle up. That's why I'm continuing to walk. No, my diet hadn't changed much. Like the day I had a regular sub from Jersey Mike's. Like, I'll probably have a half a sandwich from Don's Deli later. No, I'm an atheist currently. No one pound for pound on equal terms is not beating you. Why do you say that, Spread? Elden Wings, what do you mean? Like, what happens with a muscle is you use a muscle enough, it splits in two and creates two muscles. So now you have like is that not how human muscles work? Do you have any idea that carrying how hard it is to carry 400 pounds around for 40 miles, you're going to put muscle on? Let's see what I weigh. I'm taking the shorts off because the shorts don't count as body weight.
Hello, it's ready.
402.6, fully dressed. Ugh. So, no, I didn't lose 2 pounds. Like I was 396 when I got home. And then by the time I was not sore anymore, I was 404 again. No, I was saying I want to work towards a future that doesn't involve streaming. That's not true, Elden Wings. Maybe for a small guy. But when I was working out with Drew, in 30-day time, right? In 30 days, I went from doing 65-pound bench press to 210. So that's 4 weeks I was able to put on enough muscle to bench press 210 pounds. It's all about genetics too. Like, I've always said this and people made fun of me. I would be an athlete, right? I have big shoulders. I'm agile. I've always been agile. Like I got really good hip movement. And I put muscle on really, really fast. Like really fast. I think it's going to be mainly regular streams for the next couple months. Because I told Keemstar I just want to sit out this one card. And I want him to touch base with me again when I get right around 350. Because I'm working towards 350 right now. My goal in life right now, tread water till I get 350 and I get my back fixed. And I'm hoping I can do that in 4 months. No, I would not beat Chase Demore. And like, I know you guys see pictures of him. I've seen this dude in person. Like, the dude's probably like 6'2", 6'3". He moves like he doesn't weigh anything. Like he's just a freak. He's a freak of nature when it comes to like being athletic. He don't care. That's the thing. I know you're referencing to like when he's like out there throwing punches like this. You know, like he just doesn't care. He like, don't confuse him being bad with him not knowing how to fight. He don't care. Dude, I watched Froggy Fresh. I watched Froggy Fresh. He put a video out, I want to say a week ago, where he went to Sam Hyde's house, and Sam Hyde was teaching me in the box. And I'm like, dog, Sam Hyde's a fucking beast. Like I would be so tired so quickly into learning how to run boxing trials, and that's one thing I worry about. Like I need to get to the point where I can physically be trained, because everything I learn now I've learned from watching boxing and like doing drills on my own. But like being able to like go in and do a 2 hour 3 hour boxing training session, I would be gassed within 30 minutes. Yeah, I'd train with Sam Hyde. I ain't got no problem with that. I don't see a reason to dislike the guy. I mean, I know people like iDubbbz hates anybody that has anything to do with Sam Hyde, and I don't understand that. Like, why do you hate another man on this planet that much? How old is that Pikachu in the back? My grandfather died in 2004. My grandfather got that in end of 2003 for me. 26 years old. 26. My grandfather got that in end of 2003 for me. 26 years old. 26. To be perfectly honest, Aaron knew I could throw down. That's why Aaron was so afraid of me when he was on camera, and why he came because he didn't want me to go to his house. Because I would have went to his house and you would have seen how big of a piece of shit he lives in and how big of a piece of shit that dude actually is. Because, like, Aaron lives like a bum. Like, Aaron was a guy, like I've always said this, Aaron is my neighbor. I wouldn't even consider him my friend at this point. He was a dude that would come over when we were younger because my mother was friends with his mother. That's all he knows about us. You should do a workout transformation of Harley and box Woody for the podcast rights. No, I wouldn't. Like, I'm cool with doing PK again. Hell, I'd like to be on PK again. But that's not going to happen. Too many people have to take pay cuts for that to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. Spread, he has a channel called Tyler Cassidy. I think it might be Tyler Cassidy videos or vids. But, like, he puts his songs and stuff on that channel. And he does videos there. AKA, here's what you're forgetting about all that. You're forgetting that you got to be approachable. Being 6'4", lean, young, not balding, having a good job in a car doesn't mean anything, right? I used to think the same way when I was young. When I was 19, 20, I had a brand new truck. I had a new boat. I had a job that made $80,000 a year. I had, you know, my own house, my own land. I was just fat. I wasn't even balding at that point. I was just fat. And instead of, like, looking into myself and realizing what I was doing wrong with females, I was like, well, I'm the perfect guy. You know, I have all this stuff going for me. Why aren't women flocking to me? It's not that women are not trying to flock to you. There's somebody out there for you. It's just that you got to be approachable, right? You got to have a personality that's approachable. Like, you know, the whole, like, women don't like nice guys is a lie. Women love nice guys, but you might not be as nice as you think you are, right? So, like, what you got to do is you got to be approachable. Put yourself out there. You know, you got to be places that women like to go, and that doesn't mean go to the bar. You can go to the mall, you can go to church, you can go to, like, arts and craft stores. You know what it is. Just be approachable. You know, here's another thing, and this one's controversial, but, like, realize that just because you like somebody doesn't mean they have to like you back. Relationships are hard, and for a relationship to work, you got to be able to bend. Bending means, like, being able to take, you know, doing things for them and understanding that sometimes they're not going to be in the best mood, sometimes they're not going to feel well. Things of that nature. You need to be able to adjust your plans. But, like, just because you like somebody doesn't mean they have to like you back. And you just got to find that one person that you mesh with. Am I a virgin? I'm married, dude. Like, why would I be a virgin? That's what chlorophyll is for. You understand that stuff doesn't work like the movies, right? Like, there's no like thing you can put on a rag and put over somebody's nose and mouth. It instantly make them pass out. I think you're talking about Hopeflation, and I'm using that word. Oh, it's like plant blood? Yeah, I didn't understand what then. I'm using the term Hopeflation because I don't know a better word for it. And, like, that's 100% a real thing, right? But you can't sit there whine about it, right? Because, like, girls today have more options than they did 30 years ago, right? What is Hopeflation? In a nutshell, here's what Hopeflation is. Your grandfather met your grandmother because they were in the same community, and your grandfather had less guys to compete with for your grandmother's attention, right? If you flash forward 40 or 50 years, that same grandmother and grandfather still could get together, but the 3 guys that he had to contend with for her attention in 1950 is 100 guys, right? Because of things like Twitter, Plenty of Fish, Facebook, social media, and things of that nature.
Dating advice with Jordy?
Yeah.
Did you have to compete for my attention with, like, 3 or 4 other guys?
I did.
You didn't really try, though.